Alrighty. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? And welcome back to more Hills Labyrinth, Etrian, Odyssey, Untold, however you want to call it. I said there'd probably be more on stream, and indeed there is. I have done some off-stream stuff. Again, much like I'd also said previously, this isn't something I intend to do the full thing on stream. And part of that is because of some of what I've done off-stream. It's probably not going to be immediately apparent, because it's a lot of like numbers and menus and whatnot, but I've reset the whole party basically and distributed skill points. So in this you can, at the cost of 2 levels, reset your skill points and re-attribute them all. And the point I was at, like I was sort of over leveled for where we're at. So I was like, alright, this is the perfect time to take a level hit. And it's also at the point where like it would actually make a difference. There was enough stat point, like, or enough skill points in like wonky places that it was worth. Well, okay, so there's also a rebirth system if that's what you're after, Kota. It's not. I don't think it's used in the story mode that we're doing. But in the classic mode where it's like you can just like full on rebirth a character for a small bonus of skill points and stats as well. But yeah, because of the skills, unfortunately, aren't well explained in-game. Unfortunately, it makes it very easy to, like, make sort of bad choices while you're trying to learn. But thankfully, because of the reset system, it's not so bad. But that is specific to the sort of later games, so it's Etrian, Odyssey, Untold, and basically all the games after. It only costs you 2 levels to do the respec. In the original version of EO, it was 10 levels to respec, which that's basically not worth doing unless you like really fucked a build. But yeah, for those that have like, I can't really like helpfully highlight a lot of what's changed. A lot of us smoothing out places where I'd like wasted points and make things better. We have like Shield Smite and Shield Rush on Raccoona now, as well as Bravery's Gift and Aegis. One of the big things is, so we had like prayer and a couple of the other like sustain-y skills. Which I don't anymore. It's all been sort of moved into like damage focused stuff. So it is gonna make longer dungeon crawls more difficult now, but we should be more generally combat capable. So it's a bit of up and down there. Refrain is really good. We were talking about that the other night. Refrain, Labyrinth of Refrain, and Coven of Dusk. Some very good modern dungeon crawlers. Alright, so I have just got access to floor 18. Literally one square into it. We haven't done anything on floor 18. So that is going to be tonight's. Okay, this is a very open space. I did not mark the stairs. Interesting. Oh. Well, never mind, we can't even... We're gonna go talk to the computer. Yeah, there's a weird sort of state of things at the moment with, I don't know how you call it, like the ruling element of the town, or more specifically, the town chieftain, for some reason, is like dead set on having us annihilate the forest folk. He seems to be big mad about them in like a non-justifiable way.
Huh? Koko? あれはおやイエス、リッキー。ああ。いや。イエス、サイモン。お答えします。イエス。お答えします。
in refrain, because you got lots of characters, well, it's all dolls and whatnot. You've got lots of them in that. can't remember, what did we do? Did we do, like, I think we did largely, like, stream viewer names for, Refrain. I might have ended up going with some themed names. I really don't remember. You need a lot of names for that one. The amount of, like, units you end up with by the end is quite high.
Yes, ラクーナ。お答えします。
そんな。
Jesus Christ, this is...
失礼します。
Basically, like, zombies once infected with the cause miasma. I wonder if the lad here will have anything to say about that.
他に何かあるのかね。行きたまえ。
やあ、ご苦労。良い心がけだね。はい、どうぞ。他に何かある気をつけて。
Normally, this would actually be the kind of game where I'd be using, like, people's names as well, but because we're doing the story mode, it's got pre-built characters rather than custom characters. It's not fully voice acted, it's partially. Some of the like, story sequences have a fair bit of voice acting. Others just have, like, a couple of words. I really like this. I really like EOU. But apparently that's a minority opinion from what I'm seeing. Like, a lot of people don't like the, Untold, or Shin version. But, like, I really like it.
迷宮に向かうの？
出発だな。
Actually, while we're here, we should...
よし。これもどうだ？
もう一個。
harvest the mining point. Censored, what?
魔物来るかも。
No, that, if you're talking about the reason there's, like, what's the word I'm looking for? So, there's Etrian Odyssey 1 and then Etrian Odyssey Untold, which is a remake of the original, but with this, like, story mode. But it does change things mechanically. Like, the game is not functionally identical to EO1. Yeah, it is very similar. Like, the dungeons are, or the non-new dungeons are the same, for the most part. It's like it is quite similar still.
そうね。行きましょう。
This is quite different. We haven't had a lot of like big open spaces like this thus far. The couple we have come across have been like boss rooms, effectively. Mapping out large open spaces like this gets a little tricky. Because if you want to like touch every tile, obviously it's going to take a ton of walking, otherwise we're going to have to like sort of manually paint things in. Or need to...
気配が強くなった。
よし。なんか
記録しなきゃ。
That...
行きましょう。
I always think that hand symbol is a turkey. Alright, so this is new, the pixie. Okay, do not hit the pixie with ice. It is, well, okay, at least it doesn't absorb it, but it's heavily resistant to it. I'm not gonna bother painting the floor in... Hello? I'm not gonna bother painting the floor in just yet until I got like a better, feeling for this area. It's probably just gonna be a lot of manual painting it in anyway. Hey, Wesley, how's it going? I'll say I did try out the like quote unquote HD version of Etrian 1 on the PC. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's fine if people don't want to emulate, but I still think emulation is the better choice. I feel like the emulated experience is just smoother for like drawing the map and whatnot. because drawing the map is such a big element of this. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. We need to... The back row needs to die first. Which means firing off a somewhat inefficient attack. Never mind. One of them ran away, the other one got shot to death by accident. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Our only source of revive at the moment is... Oh, the music's so good, though. When that sax hits in this track, just, oh. Oh, they're just resistant to magic. Fair enough. As I said, unfortunately, with the sort of change up to how the party's laid out, skill-wise, we don't have all the sustain abilities that we used to have. Oh! Here we go. Actual forest folks. Interesting. Delayed heal is the first thing, right?
命と息吹
Yeah.
楽勝か記録しておこう
Now I'm not sure if what we're after is rare drops, but to get the next gun, we need drops from certain of the forest folk types. I'm just not exactly sure which ones. You don't need to like obsessively map this out like I'm doing. This is just how I prefer to function. That's certainly how I try to do things. How's it going, Ravage? What is that FOE in here? Jesus.
備えろ準備はいいか
We've only just got here, so I don't have any, What happened there? Did she, like, pre-fire, Shield bash? No? I don't... What? We gotta... Hmm. Yeah, so EOU and EOU2 have full 3D enemies rather than the static 2D images. Obviously, that's a sort of take it or leave it as to which you prefer. I actually quite like the 3D. In general, I think I actually do prefer the 3DS game engine.
Huh? 何？
確かに
魔物。
Oh, is that there was some mention of like a world tree sprout or something like that.
お出ましか。気を引き締めるぞ。
We'll see if it's easy to kill is the question.
早く先に進まなきゃ。
Yup, very easy to kill. Never mind.
記録しておこう。
I'll have to... one of the NPCs at the pub did say something about... the difficulty is definitely still here. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This game will fucking kick your ass. Like, I'm playing on expert mode, and, like, so many of the boss fights have been absolutely down to the wire. Like, we've had to change up the party's gear. We've had to, like, properly learn, like, boss patterns and like, it's the boss fights are proper. You earn your victories.
不意打ちかよ。
This, yeah, certainly, like, trash packs can easily fuck you up. We've died many times, even just to normal trash. This is a really, like, if you've got a way to play this on actual hardware, it's I consider a very comfy game, Kota. I own a legit copy of this. The normal fights, like, can absolutely wreck you, especially if you get cocky. It's very easy to just get your shit punched in. Again, specifically playing on the expert difficulty. And now that might sound like you're playing on like a intentionally boosted hard mode, but no. The devs outright say the expert difficulty is what the game was balanced for. It is just a hard game. Yeah, no, there's a lot of, like, you need to learn. You need to learn the monsters, you need to learn the floor, you need to learn.
次終わらせましょう。
楽勝か。
And, like, a lot of that is also just how the game is structured with its information as well. Like, you the NPCs that I was mentioning before, like at the bar and whatnot, give you all kinds of like useful information about how to get like special drops off of enemies, or just like useful enemy information. Is that just a full... Damn. Nice. I was saying before, like, I've just done a big respec of my party. So like things have changed up functionally for us pretty heavily now. Before I had a lot more like dungeon sustain, whereas now it's more functional builds. I should have healed. God damn it. Oh, and it's the one person with the revive. God damn it. That's another thing that's changed. We used to have 2 revives, now we've only got 1 revive. And they've been sniping like one character with the revive. So we were talking about like a standard enemy pack can just kill you if you're not careful. And it's a hard game over game, so that's about half an hour down the drain. Thankfully you can, I don't even know if thankfully is right, you keep your map data, but all the XP and items and everything we just got, like that world bud and the leaf, gone.
Yeah, go Kuro.
The map data is important. The rare drops are probably more important. I mean, the map making is a core element of this series. Like it's effectively its defining feature. One of the things I really like about the like 3DS nature of the game, it's like the map drawing function is almost like a separate element. It's sort of hard to describe. Like it's like a separate program running in the game itself, so you can be drawing your map while loading into battle and whatnot if you need to. I heard there was people saying 360 emulations come along pretty well now. Like last time I looked into it was less than a year ago, and it was not in a great state. You're sort of limited on like RPG. Oh, I suppose. Sorry, not. I don't know about RPGs in general. Like JRPGs, you're quite limited on the 360. There's not a lot going around, and most of them have had enhanced ports elsewhere. It seems like it's just sort of luck whether you get the bot or not. Another important thing is, like, monster information. So, like, weaknesses, resistances, drops. That you do lose all that on game over. I've never played the Saints Row game since I suspect, yeah, you're not going to, you're not going to be able to catch them just by running long distance after them. You've got to be in the right place when they, like, blink. I'm not the type that tries to hundo games. Not in a, like, trophy 100% sense anyway. It might be a pattern to, like, where it teleports to. Hard to say. Need more information. Don't worry, Ravage, I ain't going anywhere. It seems like just hit it and it dies. What's the downside there?
Yoshi. 記録しておこう。
So yeah, like Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey are 360 exclusive. Oh, do I really have to like do it from? Most of the JRPGs got moved elsewhere. Yeah, as I say, Eternal Sonata. On the PS3. And Vesper as well, yeah. I'm reminded of a floor in Toshin Toshi 2 that was like this, a big open area late in the game. More Alicesoft titles I should cover on stream. Technically, Rance is in Toshin Toshi 2. He's a hidden boss. There we go. I've never got around to playing Operation Darkness. I do have it sitting here, but it... Unfortunately, back in the day, I didn't have access to it because it never released in Australia. No, Kota. It's like Toshin Toshi is another Alicesoft game, with all that implies. No, TT2 was a PC. Oh, are you talking about Girl's Gift? Or are you accidentally confused, but in a way that you don't realize you've said something accurate? Because there is a 3DS port of Toshin Toshi 2 called Girl's Gift, which is all ages, quote unquote, all ages, in that it doesn't have straight up R18 content, but it is certainly still very suggestive. But the game I'm referring to, Toshin Toshi 2, the original home PC release. Well, I still don't know how how exactly they've done a quote-unquote all-ages version of TT2, because it has, like, some of its core story elements are tied to the explicit nature of things. It is wild to think that it is a game that is on the 3DS.
Yeah, ご苦労。感謝しようじゃないか。
こちらをどうぞ。
他に何かあるかい？良い心がけだね。ご苦労だったね。持って行きたまえ。ではね。
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？
I'll hold on to the magic leaf for a
新しい
second.
のがあるから見てってね。
That unlocked a lot of things.
さあ、他に何かある？
That is just better. There is no downside.
どうぞ。 どうぞ。
It does amuse me that we are running axes on our medic. I am a healer, but... I think at this point it's probably worth losing the little bit of extra stats, because that's 10% extra defense.
どうぞ。
Oh? What, like, what classified it as dying as a platform? Did they, like, turn off the online? Okay. So these two being... non-item based purchasable is really nice.
毎度ありがとうございました。
あら、いらっしゃい。話を聞いてくるのね。
よ
話を聞いてくるのね。話を聞いてくるのね。
はあ。
Okay, we just did all of those.
話を聞いてくるのね。
おっす。
話を聞いてくるのね。
おっす。
話を聞いてくるのね。
Okay, he doesn't actually.
ごめんなさいね。頼りにしてるわ。
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。新しいのがあるから見てってね。さあ、他に何かある？
Oh! Hot diggity dog! TP plus 100. That is gonna be obscenely good for both of the casters.
ここで着替えてく？
Hey, Rocket Pal, how's it going?
毎度ありがとうございました。
I do have very specific tastes in games.
はい、受けたまわります。では、お部屋にご案内いたします。それでは、行ってらっしゃいませ。
やあ、ご苦労。良い心がけだね。
はい、ただいま。
他に何かではね。
Okay, this is Etrian Odyssey Untold, otherwise known as Shin Yggdrasil's Labyrinth. It is the remake of the original game on the 3DS. We are playing the story mode that is the sort of the main feature of Untold. So it has an extra story dungeon and a set cast of characters rather than a customizable party. You can play the game in classic mode where it plays through like the traditional game with the fully customizable party and whatnot. But we're playing the story mode. It has a manga? I did not know that. Huh. There's even a wow. Yeah, there's even a manga adaptation of literally this, like Sekai Ju no Meikyu, which is the like the story mode from this game. Huh, there you go. Yeah, so they did manga for one, two, three, And then the first of the Shin games. Oh, would you look at that? I might have to look into that. I'm curious, because they're like, these, like, the story mode in Untold here certainly, like, greatly fleshes things out. The original game is fairly light on its plot, so I'd be curious to, like, what they've done to adapt that into an actual, like, running story. I mean, this does you pretty good for that. This, like, we've sort of recently been getting information on the trees.
Yoshi.
これも魔物来るかも。敵を
It's coming.
English line? Admittedly, I'm playing the undub, so I guess they just missed a line. This is a really unfortunate pack to get an ambush on us for. Ouch. Alright, the delay heal should fire off before they get to act, so we should be alright. That was a bit of a nasty ambush. And again plays into what we were saying earlier about, don't underestimate trash bags. Even like regular enemies can just wreck your shit. Fancy looking guy. I'm assuming we don't have a choice here. We have to fight. Yeah, it's watching us. There's the Gundam Musou games, I think there's a bunch of the characters in that's the only time they're actually voiced in English, because their series haven't received, like, dubs. Well, PS2 as well. But yeah, I have I owns them all, so.
わあ助かる。
Alright. What is your business, sir?
対応できるか。指示を出す。
守りきる。こんな
ただじゃおかねえ。さ
命の息吹を。
逃がさねえ。
沈みなさい。
It's resistant to all elements, I see. Okay, that does not help.
命の息吹を。命の息吹を。行くぞ。
こんなのどう？
グリモア。
復する。
こっちよ。
もう大丈夫だ。
Problem is, it takes so long to set that up. It gets there, but it's a long build up.
私の仕事よ。あったわね。
命の息吹よ。解放。
私の仕事よ。
へへ、おしまいっと。なんだこりゃ。
All right, it's manageable. Just we can buy these now, right? So how much?
悪いな。
20 TP.
僕か。
ありがとね。
Yeah, we're gonna need a full tank of gas, as it were, if we want to take up. Like each time we're taking on one of these guys, we're gonna need a full rest between. I just realized that World Tree Bud, it's an FOE, which means it's gonna take multiple days to respawn. Farm it up ain't gonna be so easy.
もう大丈夫だ。
さすがね。
これでラストか。
Oh, there is that. How frequently does that
あれは
regenerate? I forgot about that. We can totally use that to pop us off and go again without having to step out. Though. That'd be right.
ねえここ
Really, I should step out and save.
下がって。
よっしゃー、やるぞ。
There was a couple of Gundam games on the 360, I think. The Gundam Musuo games were on there. There was a couple of others as well. We get a like back attack bonus. We do.
Phew!
指示を出す。
逃がさねえ。
I don't remember on that one. Sorry, Wesley. That sounds insane, but at the same time, that was a weird era in video games.
待たせたな。
任せて。沈みなさい。
命の息吹。
私の仕事よ。
避けるなよ。
私の仕事よ。こんな。
避けるなよ。
行くぞ。命の息吹。
私の仕事よ。
これでどうだ。
回復する。
私の仕事よ。
楽勝か。
Not bad. Not bad. We actually burnt less resources that time, so that went better for us.
僕か。
悪いな。
Unfortunately, with Simon down more than half his MP or TP, we can't really do the next fight safely. Whoa! Hey, Gorgian, thank you very much for the sub. That is, very much appreciated. Thank you. Especially coming into the Christmas period. It's usually money's a bit more chaotic for people.
ずいな。
下がって。
Oh, that's
準
not
備
good.
できてるわよ。
Gotta clear this up quick.
行くわよ。
ブースト。
決めるぜ。
余裕だったわね。
負けねえからな。
記録しておこう。
That's different. Whatever that one is that's aggroed to us coming at us right now is a different creature. Unfortunately, as I said, with Simon's TP sort of less than half, I don't really want to attempt a fight. I assume the refreshing water here doesn't, like, it's not limitless. I assume it's like a once
あれ
per day probably charge.
敵を。
さあやるわよ。
決めるぜ。
おねんねの時間よ。
雑魚か。
物足りねえな。あ、
Nope, okay, we can just keep doing it. I think I am still going to pull out anyway, just to put the safety safe, because we've got both of the, we've got two of the FOEs down, we've got another two to go. No reason not to play it safe, as it were. Nah.
しょうがないか。
あら、いらっしゃ。ごめんなさいね。今依頼はないのに話を聞いてくるのね。さあ、また来てちょうだいね。
やあ、ご苦労。ではね。
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。新しいのがあるから見てってね。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。さあ、他に何かある？
As in Etrian Odyssey 1 and Etrian Odyssey Untold, yes. The other games, no. And it's actually, it's one of the reasons why I really dislike the English name for the series being Etrian Odyssey. Only the first game takes place in Etria. The rest take place elsewhere in the world. No? Question mark? I don't know. What do you mean by that? Sorry. Please define. Well, okay, it's Silent Hill is called Silent Hill in both Japanese and English, however. Etrian Odyssey is called Sekai Juno Meikyu in Japanese, which is Labyrinth of the World Tree, which is a much more appropriate title. I don't know, they thought Labyrinth of the World Tree wasn't cool or something. Wonky-ass decision if you ask me. The plus 50 health is going to be pretty hard to beat. That having, like, Tech and Agi on it is nice, but, like, plus 50 health is such a huge survivability boost for Alpha. I think we'll stick with that. I assume the Nyx Scythe is drops from those guys who've been fighting, maybe? Yeah, Labyrinth of the World Tree is a good name. More defense and more strength. Yes, please.
どうぞ。
Now, in this case, it's not worth it because she's getting the extra stats on her, like, heavy armor. Now, hang on. What we needed to refill some items, didn't we?
どうぞ。 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 毎度ありがとうございました。
やあ、ご苦労。他に何か、ああ、アイテムか。置いといてくれたまえ。置いといてくれたまえ。ではね。
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。さあ、他に何かある？毎度ありがとうございました。
長鳴き鳥の宿へ。はい、ご休憩ですね。あ ありがとうございます。こちらにご記帳ください。それでは、いってらっしゃいませ。
やあ、ご苦労。良い心がけだね。他に何か気をつけて。
なんだよ、行かないのか？長鳴き鳥の宿へようこそ。こちらにご記帳ください。お
I'll
疲れ
take
の
the
せい
save
は
because what we're about to do could very well kill us.
どうするんだ。
出発。
これか。
何もないわ。
見当たらねえぞ。
敵よ。行きましょう。
大丈夫。
What? No, let's just reboot console. Fucking Jesus Christ.
お帰りなさいませ。お疲れの際はいつでも当宿へ。
That wasn't even like that was the floor before the floor we're currently actively on, and that like two sort of regular enemies, things just went a little bit weird there, and we got just wrecked. That welcome to these games are challenging. The enemies are a real threat.
これか？
これもどう？
これも。
Did we already? Oh yeah, because we didn't reset the.
敵よ。
よっしゃー、やるぞ。避けるなよ。
食らいなさい。あったわね。立てよ。
Oh, nice. She procced
おやすみなさい。
her survive at 1 HP passive.
ザコ、いつもこうありたいものだ。
ちょっと嬉しい。
And we just got fucking oofed by Trash Pack again.
あ、ここ。
敵よ。
レアもんじゃねえか。 ひらめいたぜ。やべえ。決めるぜ。よっしゃ。
あいつでおしまい。早く先に進まなきゃ。ねえ、ここ。
分かったよ。
ありがとね。
警戒するか。
敵を。
突攻撃が有効だ。
了解。
これでどうだ。
私の仕事よ。
よっしゃ。
よし、私も。
終わらせましょう。もう行きましょう。
まだまだ強くなるわよ。
Now I need to remember, like I just did all their builds, I gotta remember exactly what I was working towards at this point. Honestly, HP up, like I'm really feeling the lack of HP. HP up and TP up's probably gonna be like across the board what we want, unless there was someone that was like weirdly not so much on you actually. No, well, you HP up. You definitely TP up. You're already working on TP up, so that's good. You're wanting double strike. Okay. You know what? Before we take this guy on, I've just noticed we've been over nearly 2 hours. I'm going to take a quick break here. Gonna get up, have a stretch, get myself a fresh cup of coffee. And then when I get back, we will take on this new lad. This stratum has some pretty fantastic music, so I'll just leave this running as the background music while I step away. You need to grab yourselves a drink or a snack, or just have a stretch. Now is the time. I will be right back. Hey, I'm back with a fresh cup of coffee. Well timed, Shin. I just got back. Alright. This may hurt. First time against the FOE is always, you never know quite what's gonna happen. Freaking Devilman ass looking.
覚悟決めるか。
沈みなさい。
Hey, Tails. We indeed doing some more dungeon crawling. There's a lot of silly stuff you can do with the Grimoire Stones. I've not actually dug into it that deeply myself. But you can very much, like, break the game with it. Yeah, I've played a chunk of Expedition 33 when it launched, and I really enjoyed it, and I just haven't had time to get back around to it, unfortunately.
命の息吹
私の仕事よ。
計算通り
食らいなさい。外さない。狙いをつけて。
特別。
避けるなよ。
食らいなさい。外さない。狙いをつけて。
待たせたな。
こっちよ。
逃がさねえ。
私の仕事よ。
おっとといきやがれ。
新たな力か。
新種ね。
Oh, there's another one. I see. Do we have enough TP? I think we have enough TP to just go at it.
すまない。まずいな。
Yeah, I really do want to get around to doing like a proper playthrough of Claire Obscure, but just need the time and the motivation, I guess, would be the way. Like, motivation's a bad way to put it. Okay.
下がって。
気を引き締めるぞ。
The ogre belt is conditional, so I do wonder what we need to do to get the belt. Ow.
いける。
回復する。
黙らせる。外さない。黙らせる。
回復する。ブースト。
This is not going well.
こんなのどう？
Wait, as it, like the recently released version for $3? That's insanely cheap. What the hell? That still goes for like way too much. It's not really doing any, like, skills against us, it's just hurting us. The HD is... Etrian Odyssey 1 HD is the original, yes, not Untold. Dang it, die, asshole!
ブースト。
探索に戻りましょう。
ほい。
わかったよ。
ありがとね。わあ、助かる。ありがとう。ありがとね。
So it's like the EO1 HD is in a weird spot where it's got like some of the quality of life features of EOU, but not all of the features of EOU.
戦う。
Ah, okay.
魔物来る。始めましょう。
やるじゃん。決めるぜ。さあ次。おっとといきやがれ。
あれは魔物が出そうだな。
お出ましか。
戦う。
ヒュー。避けるなよ。
さあ探索に戻りましょう。
Isn't there another FOE up here? No? Yeah, Terrell, how's it going? As I said before, I do really like the fact that the map drawing screen stays active, even in combat and through like loading screens and whatnot, so you can do your map drawing. I mean, the HD edition of Etrian Odyssey, which is the one, like the ones with the official PC releases, do have mouse support. The version I'm using here is not the PC version.
よし、このフロアは把握したな。
I own like three 3DSs of differing versions. And I own a legitimate physical copy of this game, so I have no, like, no moral qualms about this. There is something here. Oh! I see. Does that send us back? Yeah, okay, they are linked. That's, I mean, like, Nintendo would probably just get you, like, they'll whack you with the legal bullshit. I don't know, actually. I'd be curious in that case, like, I own the hardware and the software. Like, what do they get me under? I don't know. I mean, like, at the end of the day, they wouldn't have to, like, get me, like, under any actual, like, law as such. Because it's Nintendo, they could just take me to court and, like, bury me in court fees. They don't even have to play for the win. Unfortunately, because it's shown that it has, like, weird interaction points on the wall, I've kind of got to hug all the walls now. So this isn't yet a teleport maze. It could definitely approach that tier. But because it's got the, like, hand-drawn map bit, theoretically, a teleport maze should be perfectly manageable. Because, like, the main issue I usually have with teleport mazes is holding all the variables in my head. Like, what links up where and with what. But since we've got a fully drawable map, I can just, like, note down all the link-up points. I mean, there are certain, without a map, I mean, like, if you made it Coda, absolutely I'd give it a try, but without a map would be... I'd, like, having to be, like, hand draw an actual map, that's a bit... tedious these days. I'd prefer some kind of, like, mapping tool. Yeah, but that's still very tedious. There's probably like a digital program that would do the job. Because like part of what makes this work so well here is that the like drawing your own map is integrated into the game. It's not tedious here because it is part of the game's mechanics. And like it's implemented in a way that isn't tedious. Like it doesn't feel bad to be drawing the map. In fact, it feels reasonably rewarding. I mean, there are like 2D dungeon crawlers that do like layered maps that like accurately, logically layer over layer. that's honestly some of the best kind of 2D dungeons. Is like when you're doing like dungeon crawlers where it gets the like multiple floors involved in a single sort of navigation challenge, as it were. We were talking about Labyrinth of Refrain earlier, and that fairly early on does that, where it has like multiple. You need to like drop down and climb up. Like the floors are linked in a way that you need to go between different floors to access different parts of different... I mean, even this game's done it, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I mean, it's done it in a few places. So, like, this section back here, you have to get to, like, can only be got to via the stairs from another floor. It's not like that's not the primary entrance to this floor. You've got a different sets of stairs down on the previous level. We did the full true ending on stream. It took some doing. Holy crap. That was a long boy. Whew. I don't think it ever hit a point of like too much, but I totally understand why it would for people. Where were we?
はいい？
これでどうだ？
次。
いつもこうありたいものだ。
I've only played a couple hours of Galleria, just to check it out. I haven't actually sat down and done a proper playthrough of it yet, but I absolutely intend to. Yeah, what they're talking about with like the black pages is like end game stuff. That's sort of way beyond what you're talking about, Kota. Oh, interesting. That one's one way. Huh. How do I indicate that?
夜が明けたか。
ピリピリしてきたな。お出ましか。
始めるか。
Is it hinting that we need to petrify them? I don't have a way to apply petrifying.
間に合わない。
決めるぜ。
探索に戻りましょう。
Statue does carry over, yeah. That's a new enemy type. Labyrinth of Refrain. Okay, there's multiple new types of big forest folk here, which we're probably gonna need to fight. Oh, this is a freaking FOE from floor 1. It's just a guy now. Oh, we needed Nick's scythes to make an item. Yes, see, I try not to look up like builds or that sort of thing. Like I like to try to suss a game out for myself. It's why I had a bit of difficulty with this game specifically, because unfortunately it doesn't. The skill info it gives you in game is quite limited. Unfortunately, like you don't necessarily want to look up like a build guide, but you definitely want like at least a like what each skill does at what levels. I'll be back. The problem is because we know there's some that do one-way teleports now. I'm not so okay with just clicking on them. make a good use of your Christmas holidays. I mean, in my case, I've already finished the game, so
回復する。
I'm all good.
ダメよ。
しくじった。
Excuse me?
大丈夫。逃げられない。
Fuck!
こんな
Oh, that's... I don't even remember when we last saved. Oh, that's brutal. Like, we keep the map data, sure, but we lose all the XP and the... Oh my god, that is brutal. Oh. How much did... How... When was the last save even?
お帰りなさいませ。
The map data doesn't tell us when the last save was.
お疲れの際はいつでも当宿へ。
I can sort of bodge it. Oh, we don't even have... Wait, we don't... Oh, wow, we don't even have floor 19 unlocked. That was... Holy shit, I didn't save after clearing all of that. Oof. I think I did... Oh my god, how far back is this? This is a temporary save I put before I took the break. Yeah, literally everything after the break was lost. Oh. The map data doesn't really, like, it's... if anything, that actually the map data is more confusing. Because I use the map, the map data lets me know where I've been, and I haven't been there yet. That's nearly an hour of progress just wiped off the board. Ow. And like, obviously we keep the knowledge, but the knowledge is not much there.
どうだ。
黙らせる。外さない。食らいなさい。
ブースト。
これでどうだ。
特別。
命の息吹。
避けるなよ。
狙いをつけて。狙いをつけて。
守りきる。
泣くな。ただじゃおかねえ。
解放。
回復する。
逃がさねえ。勝った勝った。
記録しておこう。なんだ。うん。
ありがとね。わあ、助かる。
Have to. You can't do two back to back like that. Taking that much of a beating from one of them.
敵よ。さあやるわよ。
おいおい。ただじゃおかねえ。よっしゃ。はあ、めんどくせえ。ブースト。
解放。
You've got to be shitting me.
母さん。
Now we get to do this fight again.
敵を。
覚悟決めるか。いける。決めるぜ。
特別。クリモ
やってみせる。
命の息吹。
これでどうだ。
黙らせる。黙らせる。
さ
こんなのどう？
さね
回復する。
ブースト。
私の仕事よ。
これでどうだ。
黙らせる。外さない。食らいなさい。
グリモア。
やるわよ。
グリモアよ。今こそ。
よっしゃ
なるほどね。
任せて。
避けるなよ。
こっちよ。
行くぞ。
食らいなさい。食らいなさい。狙いをつけて。
待たせたな。
こっちよ。
逃がさね
おお。やってみせる。
任せて。
あったわね。覚悟なさい。疲れた。
お、入ったな。
God damn.
悪いな。分かったよ。
ありがとね。わあ、助かる。あら？
備えろ。
I suppose therein is the danger in giving me something like this in a dungeon, the ability to, like,
オッケー。
top myself off while I'm still in the dungeon. Means I'm more likely to push runs harder and harder.
これでどうだ。
ゲット。
楽勝じゃない。
Which then, yeah, when it all goes wrong.
お、
来たか。
準備はいい？
こっちよ。
避けるなよ。 とっとと行きやがれ。あ、ここ。来たか。やっちまったな。逃がさね
特別。
え。燃えるぜ。
待たせたな。
狙いをつけて食らいなさい。
特別。
おお、
まだいける。
これでどうだ。
ブースト。
任せて。
避けるなよ。
外さない外さない外さない。
命の息吹を。やられた。
決めるぜ。
沈みなさい。やるわよ。
解放。
任せて。あったわね。
逃がさね
黙らせる。狙いをつけて
待たせたな。
え。いって避けるなよ。
回復する。
私の仕事よ。
Oh, it didn't kill? Jesus. God damn. Ah.
なんだ。
わあ、ありがとね。
あんがとな。
わあ、
助かる。
あれは
あ、ここ
敵を
準備できてるわよ。
僕が
知らんだから。
God
やれやれ
damn.
「地図も書けたし、次から楽に進めそうね。
あ
よし、今日はこれで終了。
Oosh.
あら、いらっしゃい。どれを受けてくれるかしら。ああ、それね。ごめんなさいね。今依頼話を聞いてくるのね。
ねえ聞いてくれるよね。
Yeah, I thought so.
話を聞いてくるのね。
くそ
話を聞いてくるのね。話を聞いてくるのね。さあ、聞いてくれるかしら。頼りにしてるわ。
長鳴き鳥の宿へようこそ。はい、他にご用は。それでは行ってらっしゃいませ。
あら、いらっしゃい。お仕事のまあ、ありがとう。
Never mind, we already had one in inventory.
どれを受けてくれるかしら。ああ、それね。
Do we have a
お仕事の
cordyceps?
調子はいかが？
No. We know where to get them.
どうするの？
Take points on floor 18.
話を聞いてくるのね。頼りにしてるわ。
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。新しいのがあるから見てってね。さあ、他に何かある？
Almost worth the trade-off for the 15 HP. Slightly more defense.
どうぞ。どうぞ。毎度ありがとうございました。
I'm not sure how to go about inflicting stone on someone. None of our characters have that ability. I'm assuming we have to like grimoire stone it.
朝飯前さ。いやー、ちょうどいいところに。特別だよ。ああ、アイテムか。置いといてくれたまえ。他に何かあるかい？
Welcome back, Koto.
グリモアだね。
Okay, that might be our way to do it.
気をつけて。
長鳴き鳥の宿へようこそ。はい、承ります。ではお部屋にご案内いたします。こちらにご記帳ください。
Not yet. There's still we're making some progress back to it. We've re-cleared floor 18. We're one square into floor 19.
それでは行ってらっしゃいませ。
そうね。出発ね。
Quest we need to do as well. We need to get a cordyceps, which is from the take points on floor 18.
どれどれ。
これもどう？
I'm pretty sure they want like rares, so
よっしゃ、こんだけ歩きゃ完璧じゃねえの？
なんだと。
決めるぜ。さて次。
これでラスト。
余裕だったな。
Ah, we don't have the... I forgot to... Never mind. It's fine. Not an issue.
ありがとね。
これもどうだ？
もう取れないようだ。
ピリピリしてきたな。
備えろ。
珍しい敵がいるわね。ひらめいた。
決めるぜ。
最後だな。消耗せずに済んだな。
グリモアね。
鑑定結果が楽しみだな。魔物が。
これもどうだ？
何もないみたい。
I'm pretty sure the Cordyceps is... will take points. The problem is this now turns into, like, rock grinding. Yeah.
Hey.
I didn't realize it was the rare question mark.
おうよ。やれやれ。
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。ありがとう。さあ、他に何かある？毎度ありがとうございました。
長鳴き鳥の宿へ。はい。ではお部屋にご案内いたします。こちらにご記帳ください。それでは、いってらっしゃいませ。
That sounds about right, Kota.
わかった。ああ、行こう。
There's several situations like that where you just like fall down multiple holes in one and splat.
なんかついてき。
もう取れないようだ。
I don't believe so. There are like
残攻撃が有効よ。
floor above, floor below style transitions, but there's no drop you to the floor below style trap. No, actually there was. I don't know if it's a trap though. I think it was like heavily signposted.
最後だな。
おととい来やがれ。
Because on yeah, this one, these drop you to the floor below, but I'm pretty sure they were like obviously signposted, like they're not just surprise down you go. obviously they're not like marked on the map originally. That's me having done all the mapping, but yeah, you get the idea.
これか。
これも
もうねえな。お出ましか。
残攻撃が有効よ。
対処できるか。
ラッキー。
これでどうだ。
This may take us a while, because unfortunately we are after the rare drop. Unfortunately, we have had the rare drop before. We have
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。新しいのがあるから見てってね。さあ、他に何かある？どうぞ。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。
You actually do a bunch of quests for her earlier in the game. You take her into the dungeon exploring. No. She's not like an active party member, but she tags along, as it were. Hey, Doomington, how's it going? We're still just having to waste days, aren't we? Feels bad, man.
こちらにご記帳ください。それでは行ってらっしゃいませ。
迷宮に向かうの？
行きましょう。気配があった。これも敵を。
突攻撃とかに弱いんだっけか。
ああ、間違いない。
決めるぜ。
に進まなきゃ。
警戒するか。
敵を。
突攻撃が有効よ。
そうだっけ？
そんな。
避けるなよ。
貴様。
おっとといきやがれ。
あら？
これか。
なんかついて。
何もないみたい。
あ？
よし、今日はこれで終了。
朝飯前さ。やあ、ご苦労。グリモアだね。他に何か気をつけて。
長泣き鳥。はい。ではお部屋にご案内いたします。こちらにご記帳ください。それでは行ってらっしゃいませ。
そうね。
行こうぜ。
これ
なんかついてきた。
気配が。
残攻撃が有効だ。
わかったわ。
避けるなよ。逃がさね
おやすみなさい。
え。しゃあ、終わらせる。
いつもこうありたいものだ。
You mean DRPG? Because a grid-based RPG is a very different beast. But yeah, Strange Journeys. I don't know about hardest. There's almost certain. Well, Like, there's like wizardry. Wizardry is harder. Wizardry is fucking bullshit. Strange Journey is hard as balls, though. The original Wizardry, yeah, there's a... Not recently, but there was a PC, like, enhanced version of the original Wizardry that is still as brutal. Yep. There's the... like double trilogy, I don't know how you call it. But yes, there's the PS1 versions. It's test of patience rather than skill. It's basically just RNG hell. Yeah, there, fair. An argument to be made there for sure.
長鳴き鳥の宿へようこそ。こちらにご記帳ください。お疲れの際はいつでも当宿へ。
迷宮に向かうの？行こうぜ。
よし。
これも。
Just realized it's faster to just re-warp there. It also resets the encounter rate.
これ。
Hey, there's the cordyceps. Finally.
Hey.
帰りましょうか。あら、いらっしゃい。お仕事の。まあ、ありがとう。
順調じゃないか。
どれを受けてくれるかしら。
Oh god.
ああ、それね。
Oh, really? Yeah, but that's annoying. Oof.
話を聞いてくるのね。さあ、聞いてくれるかしら。ごめんなさいね。今頼りにしてるわ。
長鳴き鳥の宿へ。はい。ご休憩ですね。ありがとうございます。 こちらにご記帳ください。それでは行ってらっしゃいませ。
ほら早くしようぜ。
Oh wait, hang on. No, I
エ
need
トリア
to
に戻るか。
fix my.
ご苦労。装備するのかい？
What was the one we were using? That one, I think. Double strike, penetrator, recharge. Ironically, we need the enemy we need to turn us to stone. We also need to turn them to stone.
戻っちゃうの？
I think we did save, but I'll save again anyway,
長
just
鳴
to
き
be
鳥の
safe.
宿へようこそ。こちらにご記帳ください。こちらにご
There,
記帳
there,
くだ
there
さい。
is a we have a thing actually, under the points redeem. That one's been there for a long time. That's the one.
こちらにご記帳ください。お疲れの際はいつでも当宿へ。
わかった。
お、
あれは。
敵よ。
こちらが先手だ。
The game is like proper old school hard like that. Which say more? The fucking undead one on the snowy mountains.
戻りましょう。
記録しなきゃ。
ねえここうんうん。
警戒して。
残攻撃が有効だ。
了解。
やる
決めるぜ。ゲット。
気持ちよかったわね。
ねえここ始めましょう。
そろそろおしまいにしようぜ。
いつもこうありたいものだ。
俺偉い。
新種新種っと。どうする？気づかれたわ。
Man, the sax in this track just goes hard.
行きましょう。
やってみせる。
任せて。
計算通り。
ごめんなさい。
黙らせる。外さない。おっと。
None of them died. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is... Jesus. Hey. Pull out in a second just to fucking heal up from that. Holy shit. God damn. Absolutely brutal. So I think for ones like that, we just do, I'm gonna run out of numbers if I'm using numbers, even for the, like, shortcut ones like that.
行きましょう。
さねえ。ゲット。
命の息吹。
もう行きましょう。
なんだこりゃ。そうよ。
一旦立て直すか。
Emergency ejects.
いらっしゃい。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。新しいのがあるから見てってね。さあ、他に何かある？どうぞ。はい、どうぞ。
Yeah, this is a strict upgrade over all the gold coats.
どうぞ。はい、どうぞ。はい、どうぞ。はい、どうぞ。はい、どうぞ。どうぞ。どれを売ってくれるの？ありがとう。毎度ありがとうございました。
朝飯前さ。いやー、ちょうどいいところに。特別だよ。ああ、アイテムか。置いといてくれたまえ。
The random items he gives you does seem like some of them do seem like they could potentially be useful. That was the one we just got. Huh. Set up to sort of allow you to bootstrap someone into being a whip user.
ではね。
あら、いらっしゃい。話を聞いてくるのね。さあ、どうするの？ごめんなさいね。今依頼また来てちょうだいね。
長鳴き鳥の宿へようこそ。はい、承ります。ではお部屋にご案内いたします。
I'm just tossing up whether I take a break now because we've gone past the 4-hour mark, or if I
すみ
pack
ません。
the stream up.
思い出し笑いです。
Just because I didn't get much sleep. I'm quite tempted to pack it up and get a bit of a rest. Well, it wouldn't even be a proper rest as the thing, because I want to catch the Game Awards, which is in like 5 hours. But it would be, yeah, I could get a bit of a rest. I think I might do that. I am definitely feeling a bit on the tired side. Probably not Kota, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
「今日のお料理はどうしましょうかね。」
Yeah, I can't, like, I want to do more, especially, like, we're currently, you know, in the middle of exploring a new floor, but I'm definitely feeling the tiredness, so unfortunately I think I may have to pack it up here. Depending on how exhausted I am tonight, because sleep is going to be weird, I'm going to try to get a little bit of a rest before the Game Awards, and then maybe I get a little bit of a rest after the Game Awards, but then I got work tonight. And that's going to run a bit late, but if I've still got energy after work, I might try to stream some more after work. We'll see how we're doing.
今日のお料理はどうしましょうかね。それでは、
Yeah, I'll just set this up to save. We'll just do this.
やあ、ご苦労。良い心がけだね。
はい、どうぞ。
他に何かあるかではね。
長鳴き鳥の宿へようこそ。こちらにご記帳ください。
Yeah, alright. We will pick up here possibly tomorrow night, if not Saturday night. Or roughly here. I might do the side quest off stream, since it's gonna be sort of RNGesus based. It involves getting one of our characters petrified, which literally just means fighting that fairy that can inflict petrify until it, you know, does it in a way that we can also survive with. Yeah, I might knock that out off stream so that we're not dealing with that on stream. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna head off. As I said, maybe a stream tonight. Probably not, but I will try. For now, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.